We're going to talk a little bit about building on your lot. You know, ICI Homes is built on thousands of lots across Florida. When building on your lot, we always recommend that you pick a builder that's a design builder. What that means is it's somebody that can design the house with your budget in mind, with what you want, all in one room. A lot of people will find a home site and they'll engage an architect, and there's a disconnect between what the customer wants and what the designer is going to draw. At ICI, we have a very simple meet and greet process. When you have the lot selected, and in most cases you haven't bought the lot, engage in us. Call us so we can look at a lot to see if, number one, what you're looking at, will it fit? Are there any encroachments or easements on the lot? That's what a builder should do. That's what we do. But we want to be involved with you to make sure we walk the lot. We can do what we call cut and fill analysis. It will tell how much dirt we have to bring in. It will tell us if there's any easements, well or septic. So it's always best to consult with us first.
Building off-site with ICI, there were some other challenges that we had that they were very supportive of. Our community has a lot of restrictions, and Jean had to go to bat for us quite a few times and just work closely with them to make changes to the outside that would, satisfy the communities.
Our lot had some constrictions on size, so we were able to squeeze it in perfectly, so that might have been a hard thing for them to do for us as well.
Once we get through that, the second thing is we're going to listen to you and find out how you're going to live in the house, what you want in the house, set expectations for your finish levels, and sketch.
It really worked out very well because he took a stock plan and really sat down real time with us and made changes right then and there. So we saw the stock plan and he goes, oh, no problem, we can move this wall, or we can put a larger porch here, or whatever it was that we needed. It never seemed to be a problem. And really in one meeting, we felt like we had a custom home that almost within an hour.
We went to the ICI Design Center. We were able to tell them exactly what we wanted, and they were able to implement those changes into their rendering so we could actually see them almost in real time, which really made the process reassuring from our standpoint.
A couple days later, we'll sit down with you again with the sketch and pricing. Also, the builder needs to talk to you and ask you lots of questions. How many people are going to be in the house? How old are the kids? Do you have pets? Do you have big pets? What's your routine here or there?
We told her what our needs were, what our desires were, and our house was designed around those needs and desires, and they were very easy to work with.
We just did a house with a customer with 2 Great Danes that were 160 pounds each. We had to build an area to put their crates that was a pretty substantial area. So there's lots of things that what we like our customers to really think of is, I've always wanted this in my home and I've never had it. Do not be afraid to ask, and I promise you what you're going to ask for is going to be very easy to do.
We changed to a 2-story model, moving guest bedrooms upstairs. That changed the footprint of the first floor, considerably changed the roof line.
We widened the house about 3 feet. We wanted an extra large garage to accommodate our vehicles.
We went into a model of the egret that they had, and we loved the home, but it was just too big for just the 2 of us. So our salesperson, Tammy, helped us scale it down and put in the things that we wanted in a home.
One of the biggest trends today is multi-generational living that we have, and people are bringing their parents home.
The changes that we made were just to accommodate for a little suite for Charlie's mom to live in. So she has a very own private area that she can live alone but not be alone. So that was really an attraction.
When they asked to see the apartment here, and some of the older ladies, the mothers, they'll look around, and then their children are there with them. They'll turn and look at their children and say, this is what I want.
The trend today is there's a lot of homes that we're doing on beautiful lots, river lots, estate lots where the houses are just old and beat up, and a lot of customers are calling us to tear the homes down and build new ones on top.
My brother had built a house with ICI just a year earlier before for us to start the process, and it really seemed like a seamless process for them. I've known obviously a number of other people who have built homes, and I've heard disaster stories, but fortunately for my brother, he didn't really experience any of that.
Well, over the past couple of years, we've watched our two sons build ICI Homes, and at the same time, my wife and I were thinking in terms of downsizing, going from a two-story home to a ranch-style home. And so in family discussions, we sort of asked ourselves the question, why not us? We own a rental home on Oceanside Golf Course, and so we investigated and went ahead and made the decision to raise the existing rental house and build an ICI home following the pattern set by the two boys.
My family has owned this lot since 1968, and there was a house here. We could have remodeled it and attempted to do that. Along the way, in talking to ICI, we found out that the cost was really about the same to build a whole new house. Now we have a house that takes advantage of the views on the water here, and
It's brand new.
it's brand new. Brand new plumbing, brand new wiring, everything.
We don't have a remodeled old house. It's going to need work on.
Everybody wants to know how long it will take to build the house. Again, on your lot, it generally takes about 90 days from contract to gather up all the information, the permitting, make sure you have your construction perm financing. Building the house, if it was a 4,000 square foot house, should only take about 6 months beyond that. So remember, there's a preparatory period that takes about 3 months, and then the build time's about 6 months. Make sure that your builder that you select has proper warranties. ICI uses a third-party warranty company, HPW, that provides you a 10-year structural. We have multi-years on different appliances and equipment, and the standard builder's warranty. So make sure that they all have that, it's in writing. 95% of all people we built on off-site home sites refer somebody to us. So we rely dearly on the referral in that area.
If you're looking for value, you really need to consider ICI. They build a great home, and I think it's at a very, very fair price.
This being our third home that we've built from the beginning, I would say this was the most thorough and most professional of the three that we've had built before.
We would recommend ICI. In fact, we already have, and we told them about the experience, similar to how we found out about ICI.
Yeah.
So yes, we would, and we do.
I would rate ICI a 10 on a 1 to 10 scale, and that's even more important because the 5 previous builders that we have used, I wouldn't rate anywhere close to that.
A 10, no question.
I rate ICI a 10.
I enjoy seeing you very soon to sit with your family to design your dream home for you and your family to enjoy for many years to come.